Do you know why you do what you do? How about this? Do you know why you don't do what you don't do? Have you ever said you'll stick to something and then you don't? Have you ever dreamed about doing something and then you never put in the work to get there? Have you ever said you'll do one thing and then you've done another? Have you ever dated someone you really liked, but you orchestrated some way to mess up the relationship and push them away? These are just a few things that humans do to keep themselves from reaching their goals in life or feeling fulfilled. So why do we do this? Why do we shoot ourselves in the foot? It's our own foot. Shouldn't we want to keep it? And for the longest time, we've all just sort of dealt with it by saying, oh well, we're only human. Yeah, but animals don't self-sabotage, so does that make them smarter than us? And toddlers and young children don't have self-esteem issues, so does that make them more confident? This is what Dr. Lukens refers to as ambivalence, and he sees it as a human universal, meaning if you are a human, in every moment you interact with the world, you will have mixed motives behind every move you make. In order to clarify things for people, Dr. Lukens created a proprietary method of coaching called CICT, Core Issue Completion Therapy, which is what the TruthMapping process is. The deconstruction of ambivalence is the secret behind his method, which optimizes your decision-making through the guided processing of emotions. It clears the cobwebs to help you come to real lasting change in your behaviors and motivations to reach your goals. Your ambivalence is made up of various combinations of the basic emotions you just learned about. For example, you most likely know about the common ambivalence profile for the man who wants intimacy and emotional connection with a woman, but fears the commitment, either out of fear he will get hurt or fear his freedom will be taken from him. The ambivalence is broken down into the emotions of interest and connection, but fear of negative things that could come along with that connection. There are millions of other ambivalence profiles that exist for you and other humans at any point in time. In anticipation of sadness, my fear moves me to do preemptive avoiding. Just like I would walk on the safe side of the street, I will strategize in advance to get on the safer side of the street inside my meaningful world. The ambivalence in this situation, having sadness or avoiding sadness, is itself demoralizing. Loneliness, self-recrimination, fear of growing old and dying alone, or being abandoned or neglected, and other forms of love deficiency are all the result of being trapped in these sorts of ambivalence conflicts. Through this process, we cross the gap between your brain and your mind by looking at your motivations and breaking down your ambivalence. This allows you to see how the various internal processes you have going on work together to create your meanings about life, and then how those meanings and your feeling states interact.